Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 4 video. You join me on the PC version. I don't like playing on the PC version, but for this I had to, because it's cool. As you can see, you might already be able to spot, you probably can spot it, but see what's doing at 700,110. A full length unit? What's going on? Well yeah, this is Muff's Timetable mod for the Brighton Mainline, which adds in the sort of the 700 services, and as well as the full length unit as well, which is quite cool. Is it actually the full length unit, or is it, I don't know. I haven't counted the 5, 6, 7, 8. It is the full length unit. Well, that is quite cool. Not just sort of numbered it for the appearance. Obviously the cab is still ROU because it's the cab. Let's do all of that. Not the way on the GSMR actually has 9 Juliet 1 2. Let's do a bit of that. Let's get that on. Let's get that on. I think there's another one hiding there. How do I get out of the chair? E, I think. I have no idea how the game's going to run, as I think the last time I played this game I was basically just experimenting what I could do with it. So yeah, we will have to see. That's good. Right, we are a 9J service, so it should be. I probably should. Well, I mean, I do know this, but it will be Gatwick Airport, Hawley, Redhill, Merstham, Coulston South, East Croydon, London Bridge, London Blackfriars, City Thameslink, Farringdon, London St Pancras International, Finsbury Park, Stevenage, Hitchin, Elsey, Biggleswade, Sandy, St Neots, Huntingdon, Peterborough. But we're taking it as far as East Croydon on this service. We've still got the red there, so we can't. Why would we close the doors now? Let's have a look, see what the timetable is actually telling us. Ellswood. I suppose we are peak time. It is 6:36, so yeah, okay. Redhill, Merstham, Coulston South, yeah, and then yeah. So we've got that additional stop there at Ellswood as well. It's 6. Well, by the time we get there, it'll be basically prime rush hour. I don't know if they still do that. Do they still stop at Ellswood? See, where I am at, we get all of the 9 Juliet services. There's a fast one going through on the up. Look at that, that's absolutely flying by. Let me quickly check the audio. Hopefully it's not too noisy or too quiet. I mean, it should be alright. Is this going to be a case of closing the doors to make the signal change? Let's have a little test. It might be. Okay, it is. Right. Let's get that off.
Driver, you have reset.
Ooh, feels like we're playing on here.
Please check the signal.
So it won't look as good as what it does on the console. There's my settings there. So, you know, nothing's amazing. I don't want that on. I don't want you on. I don't want any of you on, really. Go away. There we go. Let's get rid of all that. Cool. Gatwick Airport is our next station stop. That would help put that in. Oh, so we're playing on keyboard. Right, let's go. We are off. So Gatwick Airport is our next station stop. Here comes. That's either, well, it's a Brighton service, but it's either a 9 Sierra or a 9 Tango. What would it be at this time? I know, I think at 6:41 there's a Cambridge service, a 9 Sierra, which stops at 3 Bridges. So I've probably been on that service many times. We've just seen there on the right. Oh, where's that probably from? I think that's a slow service. There's probably one from Bedford. Yeah, the one you usually connect to is usually the slow one. It's always like, oh, how slow it is. Right, let's go. So we are formed of 12 coaches, which is a bit weird because obviously it's not. Yeah, it's a mod. I'll leave the link below if you do want to check it out. I did actually know about this mod quite a while ago, No, I did know about it quite a while, but I just didn't install it. I sort of saw the link and I was like, oh, is this going to be some sort of like hack or virus? But no, it's not, of course. Of course it's not. But yeah, I'll leave a link below, give it a go. It's only like 30 megabytes, I think, so it's alright. The game's running alright, actually. Well, sort of the usual. I mean, this is TSW2 route, so it's going to run alright. The newer ones get a bit funny on my computer. But yeah, for Train Sim World 2, we actually did used to play on the PC for, you know, rush hour and stuff, because it just ran fine. But now TSW4, it blows it up. I don't know why we're still going, you know, accelerating. We've got a single yellow. Let's slow that down. As we come into a Gatwick Airport. There's a down southern service. That would be, what's the time in game? 6:40. That would be that's a 1 Charlie. 1 Charlie. Yeah, 1 Charlie, I think. Or was it 1 Juliet? See, these things, I literally should know these things. 1 Charlie or 1 Juliet. No, that's a 1 Charlie. It's a 1 Charlie. Yeah, so 1 Charlie, and then once it gets to Horsham, backlit becomes a 1 Bravo. I believe I'm correct in saying that. I mean, I really should be correct in saying that. Because on the up, you get the 1 Charlie, and then behind it you get the 1 Juliet. And the 1 Juliet's from like Bognor, no, from Portsmouth or Southampton. And then the 1 Charlie is from Bognor Regis. But on the down it's 1 Bravo. Yeah, 1 Charlie. Yeah, I think I'm pretty certain I'm correct in saying that. I have confidence in it. I'm actually going to double check, you know. We go on to Traxi and see. It would be quite, you know, strange if I didn't know this, because I mean, yeah. Right, let's put that down. Right to the end. This is Gatwick Airport. This train usually sits here. Well, it always feels like it sits here for a few minutes in real life. So we played this certain age. What? 2.7 miles. I'm guessing that's, I don't know what that's trying to show. Yeah, it's 5. It is a Charlie. I knew it would be. But yeah, so we got a bit of a wait here. And I think the signals are control or objective control, so we have to close the doors for them to go green. Which is like one of those sort of like old TSW things. So this is built off the pre-existing timetable. So the JB timetable with just the 700 services added in. It's not all of them yet. It's just some of them. That should then go green. And so we just got really well with the timings last time. Yeah, there you go.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Green light. Let's go. You know how wrong it feels to close the doors on a red light. It feels horribly wrong. But I suppose yeah, it's just the way the the game thingamabobby is. I doubt there was probably anything Muff could do about it to change it, because yeah, it's probably just a limitation. And it'll be Hawley next. Hopefully the game's looking alright. As I said, yeah, I think I've played 22 minutes of TSW4 on the PC. So yeah, we're sort of just console based. See, the old routes run alright, but it's just the newer routes which just literally just don't work on my PC most of the time. Well, we're now coming into Hawley. And we're now in Surrey as well. We're out of Sussex. No. And we're in Surrey. See how cool this would be if this was actually like in the real timetable. And it probably would be alright. East Croydon will be a bit of a test, but you know, at the moment this bit is alright. I mean, this is like sort of rush hour basically. It's probably just pre-rush hour. So I mean, it's still, you know, still be fairly busy now. This is Hawley. I can have a fast train. Yeah, look, 387. Yes. But it's like, you know, if the community can do this, and it seems to work alright, then why can't Dovetail do it? I mean, it's just, hopefully, you know, soon. That'll be like the best thing to see ever on the roadmap is like Brighton Mainline fixes or upgrades. I still think it's going to be a long way off, but it's just one of those routes which needs to be sorted. It's such a good route. And the amount of community stuff on this route, mods and improvements to try and make it sort of as good as it can be. I mean, it's been what, two and a bit years now since the BML released, and the only thing we've actually seen is a little bit of Joe B love where he's added in the freight services, as we're still waiting for the patch for the BML. I think we were still waiting for the Munich to Augsburg one as well. I had no idea when that was coming. Yeah. But if you ask a lot of people what their favourite UK route is, it's usually this route because of how busy it is. How busy it is, the fact it's the whole sort of, you know, end-to-end main line, about an hour. The variety of it's perfect. There's just nothing's been done with it. It's quite disappointing. The fact it's been 2 and a bit years, and you know, these sort of long-awaited changes. And I even thought there'd be a 455 out by now. I mean, this route is set in 2019. So I was, you know, I think when the BML first released, I was thinking, oh, you know, within probably, you know, the next 6 months we'll have a 455. Like South Eastern got the 465 quite soon after it released. I was thinking, oh, you know, probably have that by then. But well, that hasn't quite happened. Just gonna turn that audio down. I feel like it's still a bit loud. I haven't played this in ages on here, so. And I thought when I saw the 700 sort of first announced, I was thinking, oh, it'd be brilliant, you know, BML services. But yeah, that didn't happen. I reckon next gen would be fine with it. It's just last gen where it probably wouldn't like it. This is Salford's. And not too far to Els. I'm just sort of coasting at the moment, sort of 76, 77. It's not really much point of going much faster. I believe it's 90 along this bit. So you barely come on the slow lines because we don't have Thameslink. We have got Great Western, but I don't really do them very often. I like to stick with my familiar grounds, familiar companies: Thameslink, Southern, GX. Obviously the green one being, you know, sort of the better one. Thameslink's cool as well, and Gatwick Express is cool as well, but Southern reaches a, you know, it's a bit higher up. I don't know. What's your guys' favourite brand within GTR? Great Northern, GX, Southern, or Thameslink? Maybe you don't have a favourite. It's probably quite weird having a favourite. Grown up with Southern my whole life, so that's why I like them quite a bit. Loyal to Southern. And here we are. This is Ellswood. It was actually about to say Ellsfield then. I don't know, I was just thinking sort of 455, Southwest Mainline, Southwest. But no, Ellswood, that's what it is. And you want the front 8 coaches for Ellswood. Was it front 7? Front 7 possibly. Let's have a look. Is it front 7, front 8? Oh, 10. 10, yeah, front 10. I was a little bit off. Again, I probably should know that because all of today I was looking at the CIS boards, looking at the short stops, and Ellswood was on there, as well as Norwood Junction. Just one of those things you just sort of forget. Like, you look at it, day in, day out, you know, oh yeah. Well, not day in, it's only on Sundays. R1 stop at Ellswood. So I know that, you know, short platforms, Littlehaven, Ifield, Faygate. When you say Ellswood and these ones, it's like, I think, is it Balcombe has a short one as well? No, Balcombe's... Oh, no, I think that's 12 coach. So many short platforms. Yeah, Ifield's front 5. Littlehaven's 8. This is on the up, on the down, it's now 12. Faygate is the front 5 coaches. Well, I think for Southern it's 4. I remember like the carriage lengths were a bit different. What else you sort of got in? Christ Hospital, that's front 7, I believe. No, yes. Yeah, I think Christ Hospital's front 7. And Billingshurst is front 9 or front 8. We've got a little bit of time here actually at Ellswood. We just talk about short platforms. What else have we got? Amberley, yeah, that's front 5. Ford's front 6. Warnham, first 5. Ockley, I feel like that's front 9. Nearabouts. So I know some of the short platforms. But once you start getting out of sort of the area, it's like, what? Yeah, Salford's, Ellswood, Norwood Junction, believe it or not, are the ones sort of short platforms. Norwood Junction's front 10. Yeah, because it probably would say, like, on the CIS board, passengers for Ellswood and Norwood Junction, you need the front 10 coaches. IO 700, there we go. See, the service up from Horsham runs via Red Hill, as well as the service from Three Bridges, the 9 Romeo services. The 9 Romeo and 9 Juliets, they run via Red Hill, and then the Tangos and the Sierras run, well, on the quarry. Right, let's go. Next station stop will be Red Hill. Should be platform 2. We are off. This is brilliant though. Like, 'cause I know obviously we sort of did this on Train Sim World on the console, but in free roam. So we didn't actually see any of the other Thameslink services, but by doing this we can see all of the other Thameslink services. Or at least the vast majority of them. There goes the quarry, which will then, well, curls off and dips down into Red Hill Tunnel. It's quite slow into Red Hill. 15 miles per hour. Can't stand stopping at any of these stations. Whenever I'm going to London, I just get on the fast Victoria train and change at East Croydon. Going on a 9 Romeo or 9 Juliet, it's like, nah. Too slow. And this is Red Hill, which is looking really quiet. That's why I don't have the southeastern one installed, but we don't really need to see southeastern services because, well, we just don't need to see them because they don't usually run on here. It's quite nice seeing the southeastern services though at times when they're on the diversion. I'm quite impressed about sort of how smooth the game has run, but then again it is a TSW2 route. So it is going to run better. And here we are, Red Hill. Here we are. Oh, 9 Juliet 1 2. What about on the inside? What does it say on the inside? I'm interested to see if it has all of the stops. It does. That is cool. What about on the CIS screens? It does. That's cool. Does it have the off-world destinations? It does. That's cool. I've got to wait until 58 here. What on earth is that on the HUD? One of our mods pointed out to me and asked, "What is this? What is the hand on like the lever on here? What on earth is it?" I'll keep an eye on that and see if I see it. So many new things added to the HUD. It's like what? Like what is this? Cool. Let's get the doors shut. I wonder if it changes when we come out our brakes. Oh, hang on. Oh, does it mean we've got the brakes on? No. I don't know. Maybe it's just the doors were... Not sure. Anyway, let's go. We are off. Cool. Cool. nice bit of flange. There's the Cat Ace wanting to join us on the Brighton Mainline. You alright? No. No, come on. We're driving it. Yeah, our long 12 coach Thameslink. We slowly head out. Then we can speed right back up again. Full speed.
Please do not leave
Oh,
your
there's the Great
luggage
Western
unattended
lady.
on the
Go a bit slow, speed up a little bit. Ooh. There we go, let's go. By the time we get up to 15, that rear coach will be off of the back. And we're off. I got the 80 there. I think we might have sped up a little bit early there, but there's the 80. It's not too far along to Merstham. Cool. But yeah, thanks all for coming in though, and thanks to everybody who made me aware of this thingamabobby, this mod. It is quite cool. Obviously it is PC only, but hopefully one day, you know, we'll just get the services anyway on the PML. Right, we're coming into Merstham. Slowly coming into Merstham. It's just round here. Yeah, welcome to Merstham. And there's another 9 Juliet. Can be quite quick on the Thameslink. I mean, you know, 40 miles an hour is fine. Bit close to the edge. Let me go over the M25 in a second. That one's off. There you go. Let's try and go photo mode. Photo mode. Take a screenshot. How do we move? There we go. That's how we do it. Right, I want to move that in a bit. Come on, you go up. How do we use it on here? Oh, there we go. That's how you use it. Oh, that's quite nice. Just something like that. It looks okay. A little bit of that maybe. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. A little bit of that, yeah. Just a tiny incy bit. We'll just go for that because I don't really know how to use that too much. Enter. No, that's not how you take it. F12. That's how you take it. There we go. Cool, so we're waiting here at Merstham. Actually, hang on, how are we like 2 minutes late? What's going on there? Why have we lost that time? Wait, what? That's Red Hill. What? So, yeah, 7:04 here at Merstham. I don't know, but let's just lock the doors. I don't know if it's gone funny. Let's get that. Oh, has it changed now? Oh, now it's changed. There we go. Now it's changed to Merstham. Okay, we get the doors open again. Got 40 seconds. It's a bit weird. So you've got the fast lines over there. And obviously some excavator and building stuff going on there, whatever they're up to. There we are there. 700, 110. If it was a triple one, it would be the NHS livery. And also another thing, if you've made it this far in the video, if you have, thank you very much. The Midland Mainline enhancement pack is also compatible with Train Sim 4 now. Obviously, the Midland Mainline has been updated by Skyhook, but there's still sort of a few better things within the enhancement pack. So that's now compatible within TSW4. Coulston South next, let's go. So East Croydon is probably going to be really busy. So I don't know, the computer might crash or do something funny. So we've got to be slightly more cautious there. We are off. So we're getting quite close. I mean, after Coulston South, we're then fast to East Croydon. So that doesn't really take. It's not particularly long now. There we go, into Merstham Tunnel. As we go under the North Downs. It is the North Downs we go under. And they're basically in London. Nice and quick here as well. Lovely. This was so nice to drive this train on another route because, well, every time you drive it, you're driving it on southeastern high speed, which is all well and good, but you can't really stretch the legs of the 700 on there. As you know, it's very, very commuter belt, lots of stations within a short amount of time. Whereas on here, we're flying along, you can get up to 90 in some cases. I mean, the Cambridge services are very quick. I think they're Burgess Hill, Haywards Heath, Three Bridges, Gatwick, and then straight up to East Croydon. So they're, pretty quick. So you're going to be going full 90 most of the way. Whereas on southeastern, you've got top speed 70. You've got to keep coming, 80 actually on the rain and bit. You've got to keep slowing down quite often. You just never really get to stretch out the 700. And of course, it's not the full length unit as well. As the full length unit doesn't run on the North Kent line. And it probably has before, weirdly, but 99% of the time it is an RLU. Oh, now coming into Coulston South. Here it is. Oh, sort of just round the corner. We've got 7 in there as well, a Reigate service. And here we are. Welcome to Coulston South. Which is, well, one of 2 stations in Coulston. You've also got Coulston Town, which used to be called Smitham, but now it's, well, Coulston Town. I think that got renamed in the early 2010. Was it 2010 it got renamed to Coulston town. Yeah, it used to be Smitham. Which I think sounds cooler, Smitham. Alright, East Croydon next at past, and that's sort of how far we can take this one, as it will then go, well, up to London Bridge and then through the core and up the East Coast Mainline, which also we don't have in the game, sadly. Oh, there's a constant flow of trains on the fast lines shooting by. And we do have a single yellow, as we are going to be crossing over Stoatsness Junction onto the Up Fast, which obviously is very crisscross with trains a lot of the time. No, hang on. Why is it not a neutral? Going to neutral. There you go. Lovely. It's quite fast across the junction as well. "20 seconds. I think. Let's get into neutral. And forward. So is it when your brakes are on? I think it's when the doors are open. Still working out what that red thing is up there. Right, let's get that shut. Or is it like the old red when the thing used to be on the speedo? I think it is as well. I think it's the equivalent of the old, you know, when you had the HUD speedometer up and like sometimes the box would be red because you couldn't go. I think it's like that, but just on like that now. Right, let's go. We had a green light. Proceed aspect. Let's get across the junction before we hold up either a Southern or Gatwick services. Which we probably will be doing anyway, holding one of them up. It's a massive footbridge there. Still a green light. We've got the position 1 junction indicator. Is it really that quick across the points? I don't know, I don't trust it. I feel like we're going way too quick. No, it's 70, it's 70. I know we're crossing the other, that's brilliant. You should always see that train in real life as well, going across at the same time. So it gets them both across at the same time. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a very quick set of points. You've got a train down there at Reedham. I don't think I've actually ever seen a train stop there. It's just all the times that the other ones you just don't see. Don't see that. Probably heading down to Tattenham Corner. It's up to 90 miles an hour now. You can really stretch the 700 out. You can really, really feel the speed as well. Look at this, great. Absolutely flying. There you go, full flat out 90 now. And I'm with the warning for the 60 through here. There's the magnet for it. Start slowing down. Will we get any cautionary signals coming into East Croydon? Maybe, maybe not. You're probably more likely going to get cautionary signals if you're doing a southern train. You've got to wait for all the Thameslink to go across the points. So that's probably where it lags a bit coming into East Croydon. This is South Croydon. And down to 45 next. Lovely. Well, we are now coming up to East Croydon. Oh, well, a bit of driver change here. Well, I don't think Thameslink actually do driver changes here. At least on the 9J services. I've never heard the driver saying I'll change at East Croydon. It's always Finsbury Park. Or Three Bridges. Three Bridges or Finsbury Park. Should be platform 2. So they actually wanted to build a flyover here at East Croydon to send Southern trains and sort of Victoria trains don't all have to wait for Thameslink to come across. But that, well, I think that's been canned basically because of COVID. A bit like near London Bridge, you've got the flyover for Thameslink. Something like that, but here, yeah, probably won't ever happen. Not for a long time. We'd have a 9J service coming in over there. They're still running alright as well. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for my look of Muffs. Look at that, brilliant. Muffs 700 timetable for BML on PC. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.